What's up guys and gals, welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching, thanks for tuning in. My name is Matt Samolsky. I'm Matt the Car Guy, and in this channel I do car reviews. And today I'm here at Orange Buick GMC in Orlando, Florida, and this is 2021 GMC Sierra Denali. So it's the top of the line model of the GMC Sierra, the Denali version. It also is the one that comes with the Duramax turbo diesel engine. And today I'm going to take you on the tour of the exterior, interior. We're going to check out the bed and see how that works, because there's some amazing features in there. Then we're going to take it inside, and then we're going to take it for a spin. So if you're ready, let's go. As always, we're starting right in the front of this vehicle, and what you can see, again, if you've seen the GMC Yukon Denali that I did not too long ago, you'll see that this grille is just as big as the other one, but this one is more shiny. This one's got more bling to it than the other one. It's all chrome, still the big GMC logo on it. The same kind of hood as on the GMC Denali, with those two grooves going alongside, one on each side, and then it does have some chrome options in here and the chrome tow hooks. LED lights on both sides, also has the fog lights, and this is where this one might be a little bit different than what you're normally used to. So GMC offers their trucks in actually three different engine options. It offers it in a 5.3 liter V8 engine. It offers it in the 6.2 liter V8 engine, which I reviewed with the GMC Yukon, and then it offers in this. And this is the 3.0 liter Duramax 6-cylinder turbo diesel engine. Now, it only produces 277 horsepower, but 460 foot-pounds of torque. So as far as the carrying stuff and pulling stuff, that's what's important. That's your torque. And this one's got plenty of it. So I'm going to open it up, and we're going to check out of how this engine looks. And then once I drive it, I'll give you my opinion on it. All right, walking up on this engine right here. First of all, you can see it's a Duramax Diesel 3.0 liter engine. It's an inline 6 turbocharged engine, so you can see it looks a little bit different than most of the V8s or the big block engines, but it still pretty much takes up the entire space right here under this massive hood of this Denali. Right, so you might want to say, hey, you've seen one pickup truck, you've seen them all, and you're probably right. I mean, they all look exactly like a pickup truck should, right? So it is pretty massive, because they're work trucks. They're designed to actually carry the load or pull the trailers, or, you know, carry workers or anything like this. But this one is the most luxurious version that you can have. And as you can see, the GMC did a little bit of more of a luxury accents on this one, like the chrome around the mirror caps, the chrome around the Duramax logo on here, chrome around the windows, chrome handles, chrome Denali sign, and the chrome running board tips on the end. Now the running boards, they pop open when you actually open the door, and they're very sturdy running boards. You can stand on them. It makes it easier for you to get in and out of the vehicle. And you know, this is it. This is the side of it. And the wheels on it, again, this is 22-inch wheels. So if you've seen them on the Denali, I mean, that's just as big of a truck as this one is. They don't look as 22s, they look a lot smaller, but these are actually 22-inch rims and very nicely designed, if I may add. But where the pickup trucks differ from one another, it's in the back. So we're going to check this out now. All right, so if you look at the back of the pickup truck, you said, hey Matt, so what's different? What'd you get me here? I mean, it looks just the same as any other truck. So before we get to the fun part of it, I want to point out it's got those nice LED lights. They're very modern looking. It does have those 2 steps right on the side, so you can actually step on it and reach into the bed or step on the bumper itself. Tow package, now it does have both tow and the towing assist. Actually, you can plug in your brake, trailer brakes and stuff like this. So this is the real professional grade towing. Now it does have 2 cameras in here, okay, and big GMC, big Denali logo on it. But what's nice about it, I can't wait to show you this, is this. Okay, so first you open up just a part of it. Hey, why do you want to do that? Well, I don't know. For example, because you want to lean on it, you're going to put a Coca-Cola or a cold beer after the full day of work and relax. But that's not why this is for. And I'll show you why. So you can open the full gate. And again, but there's nothing different about this gate than any other gates. So you can open this part right here. Well, what's it for? Well, in case you have anything longer that you want to put in here, but it doesn't fit in your regular, this is about 5.5 foot bed, and it doesn't fit in here. This is an extension of that bed, and it will stop stuff from falling out. But that's not really what the coolest part of it is. The coolest part, in my opinion, is this. And why is that cool? Well, first of all, because if you're not 20 years old anymore and you can't jump up and down, you can actually get inside this truck. And they even have this grab handle to help you with it. So here, let me present you how it's done. So you can get into this bed without any effort, and you can get off like the same way. This is pretty darn cool, if you ask me. And I think it's the best in its class, to be honest with you. Now, what else we have in the bed? While I'm here, now there's LED lights that will illuminate at night or when the lights are on, so you can see what's actually inside the bed. And then you have your regular power outlet. Let me give you a close-up of it. All right, so let's walk up. So I give you a close-up and see how this gate looks. It's a multi-tier gate that made into the step, and this is the power outlet. By the way, this is the bed, this is how it looks like, but the power outlet, why is that important? Okay, this is maximum of 400 watts, so it's pretty powerful power outlet. Why? Because a lot of construction workers are using it, a lot of people that are in different trades, and having the ability to plug in your power tool in the outlet that's on the car without using any generators or trying to get it from the people that you're working for. Trust me, that's very important. Right on top, see the brake light in there. Let me give you a close-up. Now I can actually, see, get on it relatively easy. But you can see it has 2 cameras, okay? It has this tow package, and this is pretty cool. I'll tell you all about it. And now it has the window that opens up. So in case you need the additional airflow, you can open this up. Okay, so even though you're not buying the pickup truck to have a family hauler, a lot of times you got to get your crew to the job site, or you got to pick up your kids from school, or you know, you just might have a few friends that you're going out for drinks. So let's see how much room it has. I gotta tell you, I mean, it looks like tons of room, because construction guys are pretty big guys. They need a lot of room to fit in, and I have plenty of room. Once I get in here, it's awesome. Now the interior is luxurious for a pickup truck. I'm going to show you that in just a second, but before I do that, I'm going to show you one more thing. Okay, here is a storage compartment. It might be easier if I'm going to leave it open and kind of show it to you of what else can be done with those seats. And as you can see, this one is all dressed up in leather, and this is that ebony leather with the wood grain, so it's not very normal on the pickup truck. But this is not a normal pickup truck either. Now if you want to hide something, this pops open. Okay, open it up, you get a storage compartment right in the back there. What else you have? You even have heated seats in the back, and that you can control it on that console right here, as well as you can see that there is a USB and the USB-C that are both available in the back. Okay, let's check out how these doors close, because those manly men have a lot of power, so they can really move them. And this is a solid door. You know, it is a pickup truck, but like I said, there's nothing regular about this pickup truck. It's actually a luxury SUV dressed up as a pickup truck. So again, the same kind of leather, the same trim as on the back door. Now you have your window control, mirror controls. You even have your memory settings in here, as well as your lock unlock for the door. And then you have some storage compartment at the bottom. What do we have on the left hand side of the steering wheel? Oh, by the way, here's how the running boards look when they're extended. So they're extended a nice distance. But let's check out what's here. So what do we have here? It's the towing mode, so you can adjust that. This is an automatic. You can have four-wheel drive, high four-wheel drive, low two-wheel drive, and then you have the settings for your fog lights. You can turn on the light and the bed. This is for your dimmer for all the lights, and this is your regular light control. This one has a heads-up display and info, so you can check this one out. We're going to actually do it as soon as we get in the car. Truck, SUV, pickup. All right, so check this out. Now this is a pickup truck minded, so if you were just getting into a pickup truck and say, hey, you know what, it's just a pickup truck, you know, I'm not even looking at it, so you'd be dead wrong, because this is very luxurious. And it's very, I mean, it's got a lot of stuff that you'll find on the luxury cars, not even the SUVs. I mean, take a look. The steering wheel, multifunction steering wheel. You have your cruise control, you have your heated steering wheel, same thing as we've seen on the Yukon Denali. You have the adaptive cruise control, where you can adjust the distance between you and the car in front of you. Then this is what controls that little screen in the middle, and we're going to turn on the car now and check this out. But I want to point out how many buttons is here, how cool it is, how, you know, rugged these buttons look. I mean, this is a work truck, so it's supposed to be solid and rugged. But let's turn it on. Very strange locations for the engine button. Now I gotta tell you, remember those old diesels where you start them, you know, the whole neighborhood knew that you were in a diesel? This one is not like it at all. I remember where you still had to wait for the glow plugs, and then when it started, first of all, it was a big black smoke coming out of the back of the, well, car, because then used to be cars that are diesel too, there still are. But this is the clean diesel, and this is a very powerful diesel engine as well. 3.0 liter, 460 pound-feet of torque. Anyways, the display here is very similar to what we've seen on the Yukon. So you can control different options through here, and your main infotainment is on the right. But before we get to it, let's see what we have here. Odometer, left-hand side, speedometer, right-hand side. On the top, you have the settings, whether you're in the two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive. You have your lane keep assist, you have your speed limit alert, so if you're over speed limit, that little white sign will be blinking. Then you have your oil temperature, you have a coolant temperature. That's what it is here. Well, if that wasn't enough, I'm not sure if you can see the head-up display, and maybe I should probably pull it up to the dark car and see if it's going to be any better. Okay, so as you can see now on the head-up display, you have your speedometer, you have your pitch and roll, which is important, you have your lane keep assist, temperature, and then whether you're in the two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. So this is a huge head-up display. Okay, That's one cool feature. Second cool feature, I showed you those two cameras on top. You know, one of them is the rear view camera. The other one is basically your rear view mirror that turns into the camera with the flip of a switch. See, like right now, yeah, you see it, but you know, it's blocking it. But this is a perfect view. What if you had something in that cargo bed? You wouldn't see anything, especially if it was taller. Now, main infotainment system. Okay, control it basically through here. Go to continue. Same settings as we had on the Yukon. Audio, phone, navigation, hotspot settings, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, which is important. Navigation, same navigation, nice and clean. Gonna turn on the radio. Now this one still has a Bose stereo.
Political discourse, regardless of what side you are on the aisle, it's just another show that when you try and tune in and
it's the ultimate safe shopping experience for the whole family. Find a gift for everyone on your list.
Nice solid sound off the radio. But anyway, so basic settings. You can do the time, language, phones, Wi-Fi network. You can check out different apps. Change the audio volume or audio settings in here. Change the climate control settings in here. So this all you can do through this infotainment system right here. And again, this is a vehicle collision detection systems. You know, so this tells you what it has: alert type, safety alert, forward collision system, front pedestrian detection, adaptive cruise control, lane change alert, park assist, rear cross traffic alert. So those are all on. So this is all standard on this vehicle. Okay. The bottom here, you have your basically climate control. This thing right here is for your climate control. Heated and ventilated seats. Lane keep assist, parking sensors, turn on and off that engine on and off function. You can even open your gate without getting out of the car. Are you kidding me? It does open. Now I have to get out and close it. So you have your hazard lights, traction control off. Now what is this? That probably just turns on. Oh, this is probably what turns on that power outlet here. Okay, so this is the descent assist. What is? Whoa! Something just happened. Running boards. Oh, okay. Extend to tire. So this is for running boards. They are extending here. Interesting feature. Wireless charging. Two big cup holders. Trailer brake. Okay. You can have the gain and output. Big middle console. Tons of room in here. And cup holders. As far as the seats, look at this. It's got the Denali embroidered right in here. Nice leather, but at the same time, this is that thick grain leather. It's like a rugged leather. It's very sturdy. And this would be the interior of it. Well, let's check it out. It does have a sunroof too. It's not a panoramic sunroof because there is really no room for pano, but come on guys, we're in a pickup truck. It opens up. Somebody made a comment on my one of the videos, hey, you didn't open the sunroof, so here it is, buddy. I'm opening this one up. And then the other part of the comment, which I didn't really quite grasp at, but he says, well, this is probably more important than the radio. And I don't know about you, but I listen to my radio every day, and I opened my sunroof probably once or twice in the last year or two that I own the vehicle. So this is the interior of it. We're going to take it for a spin, but before we do that, I want to check out of what I did when I pressed those buttons. So first of all, one of them was to extend the running boards, and let's see. Okay, they are extended. That's right, they're extended and moved back for some reason. Okay, and I did open the back gate. So as you can see, they weren't lying. Be nice if it could close by itself. All right, let's take it for a spin. All right, guys, so this is it. This is the test drive. This is the part that I've always waiting for, and unfortunately it lasts the shortest because it's not my cars. I can't take them for a long time. I wish I can have them for about a week and really do like a deep feature by feature stuff, but you know, I have to work with what I have. So we're gonna take it for a spin. So first what I'm gonna do is check out the rear view camera. I like the rear view camera, and this one is a 360. Come on, you have a 360 in this one, and you don't have it at some of the other vehicles that I reviewed. And before we do that, also put it at the 360 camera, so that's great. But you know, I reviewed some of the other cars that didn't have it, and I go like, well, it's a pickup truck, but it's not a cheap pickup truck. Now this one, the Denali, this is the 4-wheel drive. It's a crew cab, right? And it's a diesel. Yeah, so now this one is at 67,420. I'll post everything that's not standard that's on this vehicle. Okay, as far as the shifter right here, it's right on the steering wheel, and it's nice and massive, and you know, it does have the plus and minus, so I assume it can be done in the manual. And then we're gonna take it and see how this thing turns, see if it's got pretty decent turning radius. Now, before I do that, I don't want to be unfair to the car, but I would like to do it full circle here in the parking lot, which is what I'm about to do. Okay, so you know, if you're looking for something that's gonna fit in the small parking spot, it's probably not the car. But again, for the size of it, I think it's very respectable. Now the last portion is to take it up on the road and see how it handles on the road, and see how it turns, how it accelerates, and how it brakes in the regular, really short test drive situation. Okay, if you see in that camera, we're coming up on this tight spot right here, and this is one of the places where you don't have much to look out. That's one of the things that I would complain about, is the visibility, how tall it sits. I mean, it's great because you can see out, and you know, the visibility from where you sit forward and to the sides is great. You can't see anything right behind that massive hood or right to the left of you. So if you have some narrow places, or if you have some rocks, or maybe those posts that are not tall enough, you won't be able to see them. So that's where you use your 360 camera for. That's very helpful. Wonder if it can be turned on at any time. I'm sure it can. Just I don't know where. But that would be definitely, if it's the feature that is not on that car, definitely would be a recommended feature to have, so the camera turns on. Now that I'm driving it, I can hear a little bit of that typical diesel clunking, if you will. It's not bad. It's not like the old diesel with a this one is more like a refined diesel. But no, it's good. Acceleration. Okay, we're not gonna, you know, race in the Formula 1 race or NASCAR or anything like this, but you know, it's definitely gets up and moving. But I'm sure, you know, as far as the towing capability and as far as the payload, I mean, you get all these torque at only like 1300 RPMs. So, I mean, these are work trucks. They're designed to be rough and rugged, but they're also get the attention of people who are driving them, or were driving them for work. Now they own their own companies. They still once in a while want to, you know, help out the workers, if you will, or you know, but they still like the idea of having the pickup trucks. So they have those luxury pickup trucks, $80,000 pickup trucks for people who maybe own their company. I mean, I would be really surprised if a worker would buy it, because it's just a shame to destroy it. I mean, it's just so nice. But if you have a boat, one thing, consider a pickup truck. If you have dirt bikes, consider a pickup truck. You can throw them in the back. If you do a lot of deliveries in your business that require something that's heavy duty, consider a pickup truck. I mean, I like it. I like this one better than the Ford. However, the F-150, I believe it had a better acceleration. It was a gasoline engine, so that's the unfair comparison either. This one is just nice, tough, muscular. I'm gonna review another truck very soon. I'm gonna post that on there, so if you'd like to hear my thoughts on that one, it's coming probably a week after this one, so stay tuned to this. Guys, if you like watching these videos, please consider liking, subscribing my channel. If you think that there's any value in them, you know, give me a comment in the section below, and I'd really appreciate it. And till then, I will see you in my next video. Cheers.